So I was wondering how to rate spice, and I asked Marilyn Bat Reads this question. Please go and follow her. But I created my own system after reading Bride and being like, you know, Bride was kind of mayonnaise. It was mayonnaise spice. It wasn't like, it was okay. But it didn't surprise me. It didn't make me go, yeah. It didn't make me hot and heavy. It didn't have me It had me like, it's a flavor. You could say it's a flavor. So I created my own system and it's basically like 6 levels, but it starts at 0, so technically 5. I don't know. I don't know how to count. So, level 0, vanilla. It's only spice because vanilla is a spice. Think over the clothes, touching, cutaway scenes, like fade to black. Like they're looking at each other and then it fades to black. Level 1, mayonnaise, not hot. It's not hot, but it has some flavor. Promise spice, and characters tell you they're doing spicy things, but it's very generic. It gets the job done. You know what I mean? You know that medication you get at Walmart because the brand medication costs too much, but it's the same thing? Yeah, and it gets the job done. That's mayonnaise. Mayonnaise! Jump scare. Anyway, level 2 is sriracha, just the right amount of spice. It's good. It also gets the job done, but you can't go wrong with sriracha. It like has that kick. It gives you that giddy feeling. You're like sriracha. You know when you see the the sriracha bottle with like the green tip, and that's the bottle of sriracha you know is gonna be fucking fire. That one. You could put it on pizza. You could put it on hot dogs. You could put it on burgers. You could put it on rice. You could put it on broccoli beef, and it'll taste good. Just gonna work. Sriracha's just gonna work. Think universal remote. It's gonna work. Level 3, mango habanero. This hot just is sweet, but it can burn you a little, and it's not oversaturated, but you still need milk. You still need a second to cool down. Healthy mix of plot and smut. So, like, this is the kind of like they're intimate looking at each other's eyes, but they're also doing it at the same time. But you still, like, right after, you're like hot and bothered and you need a second. And if you're in public, you need to like close the book and be like, I am a fucking heathen. I am a heathen. I am a heathen, and I just need a second to regroup. I just need a second to recover. I just need a second to just before I go back into this meeting. You know what I mean? You know that like that you get after eating mango habanero where you're just like, it's so good, but I need milk. That like you just I need a second. I need a second to eat the next one. I need a second to eat the next one. So, then level 4, Nashville Hot. Smut seen every other page. Super spicy. Too spicy for me, but I keep reading because Mama didn't raise no bitch. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Still kind of has a plot, but Smut takes precedent. So, like, you know, those really hot wings that you get at fucking Buffalo Wild Wings, or like a really hot chicken sandwich that you can get at like Cluck Chicken. Yeah, that. Where it's just it leaves you in tears, but it's just so fucking good, but it's also hot and it gives you a stomach ache, but you're just like, I'm so sick to my stomach by how good this fucking is. I'm so sick to my stomach by how spicy and nice this is. Where it's just happening. Like there's plot. There's plot, but there's also a dick on every other page. There's plot, but somebody's always doing something. Somebody goes, yes, let's talk about this meeting, but first, let me throw my legs up in the air. Like I just don't care. Level 5 is the sun. Just know if you open this book in public, there might be a private body part on any given page. Any given page is fair game. Every other line, every other sentence, every other metaphor just connects things to sex. You know, like how Sarah J. Maas just has like her world ending sex. Just think of that, but the entire book. The whole book is just level 5. Just world ending sex. Just tearing down walls and shit with the way they're having sex. They're collapsing universes and they're teleporting and shit like that. If the characters aren't fucking, they're talking about fucking. If they are fucking, they're doing wild shit. Things you shouldn't tell your mother, but you should tell your aunt that smokes too many cigarettes and has seen some shit. You know what I mean? This is the kind of book that you just like share with your aunt. You're like, Auntie, I got a book for you. And she's like, show me, baby girl. Mama needs to read her smut. If menopause doesn't have me hot and bothered, I need smutty smut time to have me hot and bothered. You know what I mean? Yeah, so those are my levels. That's the system I created for me. Thank you to Marilyn Bat Reads. She explained to me her system, and I was like, I like her system. I like how she does it. But I wanted to create my own system. I have my own like way of rating books. And I wanted to have like my own way of rating smut too. And now you guys know how I rate smut. And from now on, instead of adding chili peppers, I'm just gonna add one of these levels. How spicy was it? Vanilla. How spicy was it? Mayonnaise. How spicy was it? Sriracha. How spicy was it? Mango habanero. How spicy was it? Nashville hot. How spicy was it? The sun.